Hey everyone, welcome to SOMAMIE Lab, your go-to place for raw, genuine stories exploring the depths of trauma, heartbreak, and mental illness. I'm your surgeon, Amy Lynn. Today we're delving into the topic of obsessive eating, or sometimes also referred to as food addiction. We're going to read a letter first from a lady from Austin, Texas. Let's refer to her as Katie. And this is what she wrote. Dear SOMAMIE Lab, my struggle with food addiction has been a real emotional roller coaster that's been a big part of my whole life. When I was a kid, it felt like my parents were living in a world of their own chaos, totally lost and not paying much attention to me. My father was always away on business trips, and my mother was preoccupied with her own depression. Home, which should have been a safe spot, just made me feel like a ghost. There, I was rarely seen. The quiet in our house matched the emptiness I felt inside. And during those lonely times, food became my go-to comfort. It became like a friend, the only one who cared. Imagine me as a child, sitting in front of the TV with McDonald's burger in one hand and French fries in the other. It wasn't just about the tasty food. It was more like trying hard to feel connected and warm in a world that just seemed so cold. The juicy burger and the crunchy fries were like quick escapes, filling the emptiness that my absent parents left behind. Even though I knew I was using food to fill the void inside me, I didn't really mind at that time. As time went on, my connection with food got even more complicated and tougher. It wasn't just about enjoying a meal anymore. It turned into a way to push down my feelings and face the hurt building inside. I remember those times when I felt really fragile and the temptation of a burger was just so intense, even if I wasn't hungry. It was like I couldn't stop myself, a desperate try to quiet the emotional storm going on inside me. With each bite, I sank further into using food as a way of escape. Things spiraled further after my first heartbreak. My craving for junk food intensified. I couldn't resist the pull of sweets like donuts and cakes and soda pops. When things got tough, the sugary kick provided a brief escape. It was like a mixture of pleasure and regret, enjoying the sweetness but knowing I would feel bad after. I got stuck on a cycle of eating way too much, feeling guilty and ashamed, caught in a harmful routine that was hard to break. Navigating this dark, lonely abyss was so daunting, but a flicker of hope guided me toward finally seeking help. Anyway, I want to tell my story because I think there are so many people dealing with the same issue as me, and I know what it's like to feel alone and hurt while trying to overcome food addiction. If my story can help someone else feel understood and connected, that would mean so much to me. A huge thanks, Katie, for sharing your story about tackling food addiction. We know that it takes real courage to do so. It's not easy, and your openness not only shows the hurdles that you faced, but also brings comfort to others who might be feeling alone in this struggle. We're here to root for you. Keep moving forward and don't forget to acknowledge your progress. Keep us posted. We're genuinely eager to hear more about your journey in the future. And keep in mind, healing is a gradual process, and it's totally fine to take it at your own pace, one step at a time. We wish you all the best. And in the spirit of support, we'll be sharing some helpful tips and resources for those also dealing with food addiction. We'll put them below this video, and if you're tuning in and have some insights to offer, please drop them in the comments also. We're here to build a community where we can all lean on each other for support. Thanks for joining us for this episode of SOMAMIE Lab. If you enjoyed the story, please share, comment, hit subscribe, and ring the bell to stay updated. Until next time, please be kind to one another. See you next time. Bye.